Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the count functions. Now, the count functions are really, really useful. And just like the sum functions, the addition function, formula, sorry, this function allows you to count. It just counts data. That's what it's there for. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, so let's put this into practice. So the first one we have is a simple equals count. Now, like it says in the name, it counts values. That's all it does. Now, in here are your condition boxes. Now, Excel allows you to put conditions in. So what is it that you're looking for? So we want to count how many students we have. So I'm just going to highlight all this data here. Okay. And then close my bracket and press enter. We've got 32 students. Now, you're probably wondering, you could have just done that by looking at it. Yes, you could. You could have just sat there and counted each individual one. And it works for something like 32 records. But what if you've got 100 records, 500 records, 600 records? Doing something like that is very, very time consuming, and you can't just sit there and count each individual one. The count functions are there to be more efficient. Now let's try that again. Let's try, what if we didn't have age? What if I got rid of age, right? What would we do then? And we only had names to go by. Well, let's try that again. Equals, count. And this time, I'm just going to highlight the names, and let's see what happens. See if we can notice the difference. Okay, and close the bracket, press enter. It says 0. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Take a minute to think about it. Why do you think it said 0 when we highlighted the names, and 32 when it did the count, the age one? Well, the answer is, the simple answer is, the count function is only there to look out for numbers. It only counts or assigns a digit every time it sees a number. So when you have text, it doesn't work. So what do we do? What do we do in this scenario? What would you do in your exam, which is the reason why we're preparing you for this? What would you do in your exam if you didn't have any numbers and you only had text? How would you count how many records you've got in there? Well, you do like this. Instead of just using count, you'd use count A. Okay? And this allows you to read text. Now, please don't ask me what the A stands for. I've tried researching it. It's not very clear what the A is, but it's there just to differentiate between the count and count A. So I'm just going to press enter. And as you can see, we've got the answer. Now we're going to move on to some scenarios. What would I do if I want to look for specific things in my data? For example, how many 16-year-olds were in the classroom? Well, we'll do something like this. Equals. Okay. Count. But then we would do count if, because we're asking questions. We're saying if there were this many pieces of information, how much would it be, or how much was there? So we've now we need to select our range. So I'm going to select this. This is my range. Please don't ever select the top column or it'll give you the wrong data. This column is only there to show you what each data is, what the field names are. Don't ever copy this data. Now I need to give it a criteria. So I'm going to press comma, and I'm going to look for the number 16. What it's going to do is it should search and give me the answer, which it does. There we have it. Okay. And next, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to look for the form. We're going to look for 11E. Now, as it's got numbers and text, we can still get away with using count if. Oh, need to do equals. Okay, click on this. Select the range, which is here. My criteria, I'm going to look for 11E, so I'll type in 11E. Okay, close the bracket. Now, we can count it in a second ourselves just to verify, but if I press enter, oh yeah, it's saying to me you need to add in some equals and some conditions. So you'll need to also do this. So speech marks, equals, and speech marks. Okay, now if we press enter, 5. We've got 5 students in 11E. Now the reason why we put them in equals and speech marks is to tell the computer specifically, because we've got text as well. This is what we're trying to look for. So if we try to find it, we've got 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. So I was correct. All right, brilliant. Right, let's move on. And the final one. How many students have passed? Or we'll do this. How many students have failed? That might be easier. So how many students passed and failed? So let's have a look. Equals, count if, and then select this, select our range. We'll do pass because it's easier. Comma, speech marks, equals, pass. You have to make sure you spell it correctly or it'll make an error. Close bracket and then press enter. And we have 28. I'm not going to count that. You're just going to have to take my word for it. So that's how we do the different count functions. Okay. You're going to remember that because the task you're about to do is asking you to do that. Okay. So yeah, there we go.